According to legend, the Codex Gigas, also known as the Devil's Bible, was created by a monk who was sentenced to be walled up alive for breaking his monastic vows. In an attempt to avoid this fate, the monk promised to write a book containing all human knowledge in a single night. To fulfill his promise, he supposedly made a pact with the devil, which explains the presence of the large devil illustration in the manuscript. The 1982 film Poltergeist used real corpses from a medical supply company because it was cheaper than making fake skeletons. Climate change is causing spiders to get bigger. Ducklings become cannibals when they are bored. Around 65 grams of blood can be used to substitute an egg when baking. A toddler's adult teeth are right below their eyes. Around 50% of murders go unsolved in the United States, meaning if you get killed, there's a good chance that the person who killed you will never get caught. Abraham Lincoln had a dream about his assassination 3 days before it happened. The inventor of the Frisbee had his ashes turned into a Frisbee after he died. If you touch a Gympie tree, it can sting you, causing excruciating pain that lasts for days to months. It's also known as the suicide plant because people contemplate suicide to escape the pain. The average person will walk past a serial killer 36 times in their life. It was believed that babies up to 15 months couldn't feel pain. Doctors would perform surgeries without any medication for the pain and used muscle relaxants to stop them from squirming. It is possible to die from a broken heart. It's possible to develop tumors with hair, teeth, and even eyes. They are called teratomas. The human head remains conscious for several seconds after it's chopped off. In the 1800s, a lot of dentures were made using the teeth of dead soldiers. In 18th century Paris, the graveyards were getting full, which was leading to overcrowding and the spread of disease. Their solution was to dig up all the old bones and store them in underground tunnels beneath the city. You can even visit them. Dracula was based on a real person who lived in Transylvania and had a similarly violent way of killing his enemies. Between the 70s and 90s, serial killer Dennis Rader would wait in his victims' homes to ensure they were at their most vulnerable before killing them. Over 80 million bacteria can be exchanged in one kiss. Sicken 2 is a Turkish horror film that has allegedly driven multiple people into paranoid self-deletion. You can find the movie on YouTube. Refrigerators are magnetic because kids used to get stuck inside and some of them died. Before 1956, refrigerators only opened from the outside. The last execution by guillotine was a Tunisian immigrant in France on September 10, 1977. Anybody who lived in Russia's Volga, South Siberian, and Kuban region from 1932 to 1933 has probably consumed human corpses. Your mattress gains weight by absorbing bodily fluids and dead skin cells, attracting dust mites and fungi, all of which contribute to its increased heaviness. The Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland used real skeletons until they learned to make realistic bones. Research has found that 72% of grocery shopping carts have traces of poop. There was a man in Maine that would break into people's houses only to watch them sleep. Human remains were used to make medicine until 1908. For example, skulls were crushed into powder and used to cure headaches. The last known attempt was in Germany, and they drank blood to cure ailments. Pork is the animal that tastes closest to humans, so much that cannibals call human meat long pork.